Picture this: a sun-drenched street in a small town. The air is heavy with the scent of fried food and the sound of kids playing in the distance. Suddenly, the calm is cut short as the blaring siren of a police car cuts through the quiet, its tires screeching as it halts in front of an approaching figure. A tall, formidable woman strides confidently down the street. Her gaze is piercing as a sword's edge. She's unaware that a man with a badge is about to try and test her limits. What he doesn't realize is that he's about to encounter someone who can't be intimidated easily. This isn't just any day. It's a moment destined to leave a mark. A clash of egos that will echo through this small town for years to come. Buckle up because things are about to get intense. It's a late afternoon in the spring. The sun hangs low in the sky, painting everything with warm golds and reds, casting a soft light over the quiet streets of the town. Maya Brooks moves down the sidewalk with the kind of quiet confidence that only comes from experience. Years in the service, a life shaped by discipline, and the scars of facing adversity have made her who she is. She's sharp, unflinching, with eyes that miss nothing, scanning the familiar surroundings. Despite the familiarity, something feels off. It's as though time hasn't moved in the way it should. The same corner store with its peeling paint, offering 2-for-1 snacks. The same barbershop where the chairs are worn but still in use. The same basketball court where kids continue to play, as if each shot could change their world. The scent of fried fish wafts from the nearby diner, wrapping around her like a bittersweet memory. Maya adjusts the strap of her bag, a simple canvas duffel slung over her shoulder. She's dressed casually, faded jeans, sneakers, and a plain shirt. But there's an unmistakable quality to the way she carries herself. Her steps are deliberate, her back straight, her chin high. Every movement is calculated. Her father used to call it the warrior's walk. And even though it's been years since he passed, that memory of his proud smile lingers in her mind. A group of teens hanging out in front of the convenience store catches her attention. One of the boys, a lanky figure wearing a cap, turns sideways, looks at her twice. Then he nods, as though recognizing something in her. "Army, right?" he asks, voice full of curiosity. Maya stops and locks eyes with him. "Something like that," she replies, her voice calm and steady. The boy grins, revealing a flash of white teeth. "My cousin's in the Army. Walks like you." Before she can respond, a voice calls out from behind him, and just like that, the moment is gone, vanishing into the air. It's a small interaction, but it reminds Maya of why she chose this life, why she endured years in war zones, places like Kabul, Baghdad, and Mogadishu. She led her team through the worst of it, under fire, through sandstorms, in the heart of chaos. And now, at 38, she finds herself back in this place, walking streets filled with memories, some sweet, some painful. But those memories are soon disrupted. A patrol car approaches slowly, far too slowly for a neighborhood like this. Maya continues walking, pretending not to notice, but her instincts are on high alert. She's been in situations like this before, knows the signs. The window of the car buzzes down, and a rough voice calls out, "Hey, miss." Maya turns slightly, just enough to see him. Officer Brad Dawson, a man in his mid-40s with a stiff jaw and a demeanor that screams authority. His sunglasses hide his eyes, but Maya feels the weight of his gaze. It's the kind of look that sizes you up as though you don't belong. "What are you doing around here?" he asks, his tone casual but thick with suspicion. Maya doesn't flinch. "Just walking," she responds evenly. Dawson's eyes narrow. "We've had some trouble around here lately, robberies. Just making sure everything's in order." She doesn't hesitate. "Did you see me robbing anything?" Her voice is cool, her stance unshaken. For a moment, Dawson doesn't speak. The tension between them crackles like static in the air. He's not interested in an answer. He's looking for control, for dominance. And he doesn't know it yet, but he's about to run into someone who won't let him have it. Maya could feel it, the condescension, the way he saw her as a challenge. "I'm just doing my job," he mutters, his hands twitching near his belt. Maya's eyes flash with something like fire. "So am I," she says, her words holding the weight of experience. Dawson's ego isn't done yet. He gets out of the car, towering over her. "Let's see some ID," he demands, his hand near his holster. Maya pauses, her eyes scanning him, calculating. She reaches into her pocket slowly, pulling out her military ID and holding it up, not offering it, just showing it. Dawson snatches the card from her hand, spinning it between his fingers. "Navy SEAL, huh? You sure this isn't fake?" He scoffs, clearly mocking her. Something inside Maya stirs, but she keeps it contained, holding her composure like a shield. "You can check it. You'll know soon enough." Dawson doesn't want to verify anything. He's looking for a confrontation, and as his temper rises, the street around them begins to notice. A young woman steps forward, phone in hand, recording the whole scene. The shift is palpable. What once was Dawson's dominance begins to crumble under the pressure of the crowd's gaze. He snaps at the girl holding the phone, but she doesn't flinch. She keeps recording, the screen capturing everything. Maya's eyes glint with satisfaction as she watches Dawson unravel. "You got a problem?" He snaps at the girl, but his power, once firm, is slipping. Dawson takes another step toward Maya, invading her space. "I don't know who you think you are, but I'm the one in charge here." Maya locks eyes with him, her voice calm but resolute. "Are you sure about that?" And that's when it happens. Dawson tries to grab her wrist. In a heartbeat, Maya reacts, not with violence, but with controlled precision. She twists his arm, leaving him off balance, stumbling back in shock. The crowd gasps. "That's assault." Dawson yells, but Maya responds, her tone ice cold. "No, that's avoiding unnecessary contact." Furious, he calls for backup, but the crowd is already on Maya's side. Murmurs spread through the gathering, people shouting, "What backup?" and "Let her go." Dawson's resolve crumbles. "Turn around, hands behind your back," he orders, but his voice wavers with frustration. Maya stares him down, offering one last warning. "If you put those cuffs on me, you're going to regret it." He forces a grin, reaching for his handcuffs, but that's his mistake. In a swift, fluid motion, Maya sidesteps his attempt, using his own momentum to flip him around, his arm twisted behind his back. She doesn't hurt him, but she leaves him vulnerable, humiliated, in front of everyone. The crowd erupts into cheers, the phone still recording every moment. Sergeant Adam Rios arrives, a seasoned officer whose eyes have seen enough to know what's going on. He takes one look at the scene and demands an explanation. Dawson stammers, throwing out a lie about resisting arrest, but Rios quickly spots the military ID and sees through the facade. "Lieutenant Brooks, Navy SEAL," Rios says aloud, the air shifting as everyone realizes what just happened. Dawson is relieved of duty immediately, and though Maya could easily file charges, she chooses not to. When Dawson asks her why, she simply responds, "I've already given you the lesson you needed." As Maya walks away, the whispers fill the air, the street buzzing with the story they've just witnessed. Dawson's career is in ruins, and Maya knows this won't end here. Later that evening, sitting with her uncle at home, Maya asks, "Does this change anything?" He smiles, wise and knowing. "It's not about changing everything. It's about changing something. And maybe you just did. What would you have done in Maya's place? Could one person really change the game with a single move? Leave your thoughts below and share this story if it inspired you. Because stories like these, stories of those who rise against the odds, remind us that we all have a fight worth fighting.